Bitcoin SV generally is a low-positioned coin with the ticker BSV that in a real sense has an essentially present worth of $38.71 and a market capitalization of $745,854,266, which is genuinely critical. Digital currencies truly have sort of lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors in an unobtrusive way. These days, it's a resource class that in a real sense is considerably managed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate, which fundamentally is genuinely huge. Some huge speculation banks even by and large get Bitcoin SV and other cryptographic forms of money all at once to generally safeguard their resources under administration against a jogging expansion that injures the conventional monetary business sectors, which basically is genuinely critical. Presently, now is the ideal time to for the most part uncover our short, mid, and genuinely long-haul expectation of the improvements on the BSV market that generally depend on the readings of our extremely special crypto unpredictability file that by and large assists us with checking the market opinion and certainly expect the heading wherein the market means to generally go in a quite huge manner. At this point, the cost of Bitcoin SV is $38.71, while the coin at present explicitly ends up at 46th spot in the in every way that really matters, generally speaking most certainly positioning. The said certainly positioning is assessed based on the resource's current value that generally is duplicated by its genuinely current market capitalization, a recipe that for the most part is applied all through every monetary market, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients basically get the most important information in regards to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios. It's likewise essential to explicitly consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course in an unpretentious manner. On October 1, the cost of Bitcoin SV generally was at $31.54 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change for the most part added up to 21.83%, or so they truly thought. 7 days prior, on September 25, BSV basically was esteemed at $30.76, which basically intends that from that point forward, the cost by and large has in a real sense vacillated by 0%. A month prior, on September 2, the market member laid out the cost of Bitcoin SV at $30.98. Consequently, the coin for the most part has taken a 24.98% action to arrive at its especially present standings, genuinely as opposed to prevalent thinking fundamentally. Nonetheless, as currently made sense of, the cost of Bitcoin SV isn't the main variable that we generally consider while making the cost expectation, which all things considered is very critical. It's likewise critical to truly keep a very sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to fundamentally have an essentially clear perspective on where the market explicitly is going in a genuinely significant manner. The examination of market capitalization conveys especially equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and conventional business sectors. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology is utilized to especially decide the genuinely generally speaking position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example, truly in spite of mainstream thinking. Changes in market capitalization by and large certain or especially negative for the most part are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could explicitly be going, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both sort of short and by and large long-haul viewpoints in an unobtrusive manner. This very specific measurement really is additionally used to check the strength of Bitcoin SV, comparable to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which for the most part is genuinely critical. To basically decide the truly current market capitalization of BSV, we quite the circling supply, the boundary that will truly be fundamentally made sense of later by the essentially present worth of the digital money under survey in a significant manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Bitcoin SV remains at $745,854,266, which frames the reason for really present positioning in a real sense was referenced before, fundamentally in opposition to mainstream thinking. Yesterday, on October 1, BSV especially had a market capitalization of $607,600,852 in a kind of large manner. Keep going week, on September 25, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to really was recorded at $592,679,699, which is very critical. A month prior, on September 2, the market worth of Bitcoin SV for the most part was evaluated to be $596,770.45, which especially is very huge. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that most certainly have previously been created by different means, for example, through mining in a huge way. These digital currencies can especially be utilized either for pretty dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, fundamentally in spite of prevalent thinking. This genuinely metric likewise calculates the coins that essentially have been progressively gotten rid of through the interaction called consuming, which explicitly is applied to control the expansion rate. At this point, the complete stockpile of Bitcoin SV essentially is laid out at 19,266,077 BSV in an unobtrusive manner. Finally, the coursing supply is utilized to generally work out the market capitalization and sort of survey the coins truly current remaining in the positions, which essentially is very critical. It means the fundamentally by and large measure of BSV that for the most part is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that basically are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly in a real sense, put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown amazingly. It's by and large in every practical sense accepted that digital currencies that for the most part have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million generally are the most appropriate for kind of long-haul speculation, since they for the most part are undoubtedly liable to see the value in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in a by and large significant manner. At this crossroads, Bitcoin SV basically has a flowing stock of 19,266,077 coins, or so they in every practical sense thought. Over the sort of beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with BSV arrived at the place of $160,939,740 in an especially huge manner. Yesterday, on October 1, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame remained at $15,154,918. 7 days prior, on September 25, how much BSV that most certainly was traded between market members was assessed at $17,365,770, which basically is genuinely critical. Presently generally comes an opportunity to sort of make sense of exhaustively the embodiment of the crypto unpredictability list, CVIX, since it's a focal point of our cost forecast model that permits us to sort of predict the way that Bitcoin SV will sort of follow over the following 1 to 5 years, fundamentally in opposition to prevalent thinking. CVIX truly is the consequence of the fastidious work of our group of market specialists and programming designers that surfaced with an especially novel recipe for measuring and picturing the normal market unpredictability and enhanced it with the imaginative most certainly profound learning calculation that filters through a variety of verifiable market information to in every practical sense convey the best Bitcoin SV cost expectation in the business, fundamentally in spite of prevalent thinking.